Good evening. The Secretary General will brief you on the North Atlantic Council meeting, and then he'll be happy to take your questions. Secretary General.
Good evening. We have just taken decisions to deliver 21st century deterrence and defense in the face of 21st century challenges. NATO has responded with speed and determination. We have already delivered the biggest reinforcement of our collective defense in a generation. We have tripled the size of the NATO response force to 40,000 troops, with the Spirit force at its core able to move within days. We have set up 8 new headquarters to facilitate training and reinforcements in the eastern part of our alliance. And we have augmented the defense of Turkey, the ally most affected by the turmoil in the south, with AWACS, surveillance planes, and defensive missile systems. We have also sped up our decision-making and developed strategies to deal with hybrid threats and complex challenges from the south. Today, we took the next steps. We have decided to enhance our military presence in the eastern part of the alliance with 4 battalions here in Poland, as well as Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania on a rotational basis. These battalions will be robust and they will be multinational. They demonstrate the strength of the transatlantic bond, and they make clear that an attack on one ally would be considered an attack on the whole alliance. And I am pleased to announce that Canada will be the framework nation for Latvia. Germany will lead the battalion in Lithuania. The United Kingdom will lead in Estonia, and the United States will serve as a framework nation in Poland. I also welcome that many other nations, many other allies announced during our meeting that they will contribute in different ways. Our presence will be in place starting next year. This is an important step, but it's only one part of a bigger effort, including plans for a tailored presence in the southeast, built around a multinational framework brigade in Romania. Today, we have decided to declare initial operational capability of the NATO ballistic missile defense system. This means that the US ships based in Spain, the radar in Turkey, and the interceptor site in Romania are now able to work together under NATO command and NATO control. Importantly, the system we are building is entirely defensive. It is designed to shield against attacks from outside the Euro-Atlantic area and represents no threat to Russia's strategic nuclear deterrent. Today, we also recognized cyberspace as a new operational domain, joining land, air, and sea. This means better protection of our networks and our missions and operations, with more focus on cyber training and cyber planning. NATO's cyber posture remains defensive, but this is a clear sign that we are strengthening our collective defense in all areas. Allies have also pledged to strengthen their own cyber defenses and share more information on best practices. NATO's security depends on all our nations being prepared. So today, allies committed to boosting their resilience, to improve civil preparedness, and ensure we have the right mix of capabilities to meet new challenges, including hybrid warfare. Modern challenges require a modern alliance, and they require the right resources. So today we reviewed and reconfirmed the defense investment pledge made 2 years ago. 2015 was the first year in many years with a small increase in defense spending. Estimates for 2016 show a further increase of 3% across European allies and Canada. This amounts to $8 billion US, and many allies are increasing the readiness and deployability of their forces. We still have a long way to go, but I believe that we have turned a corner. NATO poses no threat to any country. We do not want a new Cold War, we do not want a new arms race, and we do not seek confrontation. As we strengthen our deterrence and defense, we continue to seek a constructive dialogue with Russia. Russia is our biggest neighbor. It is a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, and it plays an important role in security challenges in and around Europe. Russia cannot and should not be isolated. Furthermore, with increased military activity in and around Europe, we have an interest in agreeing the rules of the road with Russia. We need to make every effort to avoid miscalculation and accidents. The NATO-Russia Council is an important tool to manage our relationship in this new, challenging security environment. I will convene a new meeting of the Council Wednesday next week to inform Russia on the decisions we have taken at the summit. NATO's greatest responsibility remains the protection of our almost 1 billion citizens. This fundamental fact informs everything we do. And the decisions we have taken today will help keep our nation safe in a more dangerous world.